Hello class, and welcome to Introduction to Psychology in the winter intersession of 2020. My name is Christine Henderson, and I will be your professor for this course. This course begins on January 2nd and goes to January 18th, so it is a mere 16 days, and we will be covering a semester's worth of material in 16 days. So rather than having the typical approximately 16 weeks, we will have 16 days. So we will be covering a week's worth of content and material in one day. I wanted to create this video for you so I can kind of walk you through the course shell and where you can find things and how you can be successful in the course. This is our homepage, and if there are announcements for the class, you will see them right here on the homepage, or you can click announcements, and you will also get the announcement sent to your email. The course information section has a lot of great information that is pertinent to the course. So if you click course information, you will be brought to this area where you can find the course syllabus and the course schedule, which I emailed to you already. Please make sure that you read through the syllabus thoroughly. Not only is there an assignment that is tied to your understanding of the syllabus, but it contains all the course policies and college policies as well. It's very important that you understand everything in the syllabus. The course schedule is also a very important tool for you to use to organize yourself. The course schedule includes all of the topics that we will be covering on a daily basis, the readings that are assigned, assignments, their due dates, and the times in which they're due, and some other important dates as well. So make sure that you use this particular document to organize yourself and to stay on top of all of your readings and assignments. Below that is our textbook. As I mentioned in my email, this is an OER course, Open Educational Resources course. So you are not required to purchase a textbook for this course. I provide the textbook and all of the materials that you need for this course. And I have provided the textbook either through a PDF, or you can click here to go to the online interactive version of the textbook. I prefer the online interactive version because there's some links and some other videos that are within the online version that can be very helpful, especially for your understanding of the content. If you absolutely are one of those people that want to look and feel a textbook, you certainly can purchase one via Amazon, but you do not have to. It is not required. If we scroll down, you'll also see a link for some Blackboard video tutorials. Perhaps if you're new to Blackboard and you're not quite sure how to view feedback or how to start a discussion forum or any various questions, you can watch the video tutorials here and learn how to do that. The next folder is just our discussion forums folder. The actual discussion forums are not in here. The discussion forums are in our daily folders, but this has some important information and some details about the requirements for our discussion forums. The next folder is the participation assignments folder. And again, there's details and important information for participation assignments. You will also see in this folder, you'll see many, I would say most of the participation assignments that are due throughout this winter session, but you will also see them in the daily folders. And then we have the final project folder, and I'm actually going to go into this folder. Your final project is a project/presentation. So here you can find all of the details and the requirements. I've also posted the grading rubric that I used to grade the final project, as well as 2 samples of final projects that received an A grade. The last folder in the course information section is APA information. So I'm going to go ahead and click into that folder to show you. There's information, there's links, there's examples of how to create an APA reference list and APA references. You do not have to do the formatting of like title pages and titles and what have you, but whenever you do use a source of information in this course, you must provide an APA reference. So here, this is a link for some information on the rules for formatting. And then if you go down, you can see a sample APA reference page, as well as examples on how to cite an ebook. This is exactly, by the way, how you cite our e-textbook. So no need to try to figure it out. You can literally try to just copy and paste. How to cite a website article, how to cite images, how to cite a movie, a TED Talk, a YouTube video, and then any other resources that you use that are not here, you can go to this website to figure out exactly what you need to have in your APA reference. So now if we go back to the course information folder, okay, you can see there's a lot of really great information that's going to help you be successful in this course. Please make sure you go through all of these folders and ask any questions if you have any. The next place in the course menu here is the daily folders, and this is where you're going to spend a majority of your time. Right now, I only have day 1 available, and day 1 is January 2nd. Each day at 9 p.m., the next day's folder will open up. So on January 2nd at 9 p.m., you will then see day 2's folder. So if we go into the daily folder, the first thing that you're going to see in every daily folder is a daily summary, and this is basically taken from the course schedule. So you can see on the side over here, day 1, the date of day 1, and then all of the topics or things we're going to be covering. You will then see any of the readings that are required, or videos or articles that you're required to read for that day, and then any assignments that are due that day, as well as the times in which they are due. Okay, so all of this information is in the course schedule, but it is also taken as a snapshot in each daily folder. So as you could see, if you haven't already looked at the daily schedule, because this is such an accelerated course, as I mentioned, we're covering 16 weeks and 16 days. Each day we have the equivalent readings and assignments that would be due in a week's time. So you can see I had to break it down to specific times of the day in which certain assignments would be due. So if you have a video or an article or any other thing that is also required in addition to readings in the textbook, you will see the videos there as well. This is one of the assignments that is due on the first day, and it's an introduction and a plan assignment. So you'll see all of the details as well as how it's graded and how to begin the assignment. Each day you'll see a daily discussion forum, and you're going to go ahead and click day 1 discussion, and it's going to bring you to the discussion forum, where you'll be able to see what the discussion prompt is, and then when you are ready to create your post, you will click create thread. And once you create your initial post or your thread, then you will be able to see the posts of your other classmates. The last thing in the day 1 folder is another participation assignment, and that's the syllabus assignment. This particular participation assignment is in the form of a quiz. It is not timed, but of course it is due by a certain time. So make sure that you complete that after you've read thoroughly through the syllabus. It is a participation assignment, although it is formatted as a quiz. And so in other folders that you may see, other daily folders, you might see a quiz if there is a quiz that day, or other types of assignments. Back to the course menu, if you click grades, you will then be able to see all of the assignments that are due throughout this winter intersession, and you will see your corresponding grade. Now, of course, what I'm showing you here, there are no grades, but once you start completing assignments, then I will be inputting grades as you complete them, and you'll be able to stay up to date with your course average and the grades that you are receiving on all of the assignments. So if we go back to the home page, the last couple things in the course menu, there's a link to academic support. There's also a link to the Open SUNY Help Desk. If at any time you're having an issue with Blackboard, if you can't submit something, if there's an error, whatever it may be, that is going to be your first point of contact to find out if they can troubleshoot it or help you navigate through whatever issue that you are having. Unfortunately, I don't have the access or the capabilities that the technical support does, so you're better off just reaching out to them immediately. And help is also our SUNY Orange help desk, so you can access either one of those supports. So that's our Blackboard course shell, and I hope that you find it easy to navigate and organized. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm really excited to share this course with you. It's going to be intense. It is as I mentioned, a very accelerated course, but you just need to make sure that you manage your time, that you keep yourself organized, and that you communicate with me when you have questions. And it's going to be a great 16 days. So I will see you all in the course shell on the 2nd, first thing in the morning. And as I mentioned, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out to me, and have a happy new year.